All right, here's a what do you want to call it? Side note for low budget bass shootout V5. So the last episode almost got dark. So here's a little better look at the Punisher single 18 box. Got a little dust and whatever, but there's the kerf port. My first kerf port. You see a little brace in there in the port, and double baffle. There's several braces inside because you've got a long stretch of wood there between the port wall here and here, so I wanted to give support to the top and to the, particularly the back, the long sides. There's another brace in the port where it makes a turn back there, and then we had this so pretty copper paint that I screwed up, and I kept screwing it up, and I tried to fix it. You see some sand marks there. I tried to, instead of clear it, use epoxy, and that was kind of a mistake, or I'm just not very good at it. Either one, it doesn't matter. It's crude but effective, 20-footer, whatever you want to call it. So since I screwed the epoxy up, I put the sticker on there, and then I screwed the sticker up. See all the nice wrinkles in there? Thanks, Jason. Yeah, I'm not that good at that. So anyway, but now you might say, have you tried it yet? Well, yeah, I did. You see that SSA gcon, my first SSA sub, and it's an 18, and it performed really well, sealed, 4 cubic foot sealed. Today was my first run with it, and I've run through quite a number of songs, new, old, whatever, and it's excellent, is all I can say. Now, is it the box? Is it the sub? I'm going to give it to the sub. So I'm going to rank this versatility, precision, depth. I'm going to rank it 9s across the board. It was really good. So every other sub in the test, 21 other subs, they're going to either come equal, above, or below. I don't know which. How the hell did I get that scratch in there? I must have, I don't know. Don't remember that. But anyway, now I'm going to try to give you a demo. This video is a little longer than I usually make, but I'm going to try to get it in the driver's seat and right outside the driver's door. I don't know if it's going to work. We're going to try it. And because there's particular 2-3 songs, like classic stuff from the 70s maybe, that normally a lot of subs, most subs, don't pull out the intricate notes, the softer notes, and it's doing it. Now somebody said, well, 18s, they don't play the high notes. They don't play the kick drums. You got to get 10s if you want kick drums. Yeah, well, I think that's a fallacy. Wives' tale, whatever. Both of those, because this is playing all the bass notes, high and low. It's playing like I said, maybe is it the SSA? Is it the box? I don't know. All I can tell you is in some of the classic rock and stuff like that, very soft or weaker notes, it's picking it out, if you understand what I'm saying. Because in a lot of subs and a lot of boxes, and I've tested hundreds of them, most of them do not pick out those subtle notes, and this one is picking them out. And if you could pick that out with an 18, I consider that impressive. So stand by, and we're gonna try out the sound check. So hang on.
The girls got plenty good loving.
that's in the car, and we're gonna, a long time ago I tried this right outside the driver's window and it did pretty good, so let's see if it works this time.
Ask me how I know, and I'll tell you so. You used to be my girl. I respect her. When she was mine, I used to neglect.
Okay, that's one song, and y'all have to let me know. Now, mind you, that OJ song is a little bit stronger on the bass notes, but believe it or not, a lot of subs, it's soft. It's less noticeable. It is very pronounced with what I'm running right now. So hang on, let me find another song. Okay, some of you are going to laugh at this, but Jimmy Buffett, Margaritaville. The bass is so almost not even there. In most subwoofers, most boxes, I don't care if it's sealed, ported, what it was, it's extremely unusual that something can pick that out and make it noticeable.
But it's a real beauty, a Mexican beauty. How it got here, I haven't a clue.
Now again, I'm gonna step outside and let you hear it from the outside the window. I'm not sure what you guys are hearing over a stupid phone recording. I can tell you just what I just played right there. That's bass that you just 95% don't hear in most setups. And you know I've tried a bunch in this car, a pile of them, ported, sealed, multiples, 6.5s up to 18s. It's very unusual. Even in the previous test, the sealed 18, it was some of them, you know, the top 6 or 7 subs picked it out, but not to that degree. Not to that degree. Is it the ported box? Is it the SSA gcon? I don't know, but let me get outside and let you hear. All right, here we go.
Wasted away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost sugar song.
All right, now give me a sec to find something else. Hang on. Okay, here's a good one. This has, you know, it's classic, it's old school, but it's got some pretty decent kick drum in it. And like I said, again, in many instances, it's not as pronounced. It is very pronounced. So here we go.
No sleep last night. Been dreaming of you.
All right, that's inside. Let's get outside the door. All right.
Please hold me tight, 'cause I can't love the way that I feel. I just can't love the way that I feel. Deep in the night, you took my heart. Now danger.
All right, it probably isn't helping with the traffic running by and whatever. I gotta do what I can do when I can do it. Now, going back into, you know, some of the more modern stuff and depth, playing the low notes, it's just no question, no. With authority. Now, there was some numbnut said you don't know what authority is. It's just a single 18 on 2,000 watts. That's not what I mean. Your definition of authority, what is 180 dB or something? That's not what I'm talking about. Daily listening to music, this, yes, and the sealed 18 some stood out more than others of the different subs. And the SSA was one of them. But when I say authority, it's, you can feel it in your, and I'm talking about low volume. I'm not talking about, running the thing wide open. I'm talking about low, moderate, cruising, even with the family in the car, 122 dB, something like that, 120. What? That's, oh my God, that's so weak. It's not a point. At that volume, the low notes, the bass notes, you can, again, you feel it in your back, in the seat, things that you don't feel in other subwoofer setups. And the dozens and dozens of setups that I've run, it's just not like that. So let me see if I can find something else, one more thing to play, and we'll call it a day. I'm already 11 minutes in. Hang on a second. Okay, one more classic song, and this is one also. Again, the bass is down, the kick drum is down, the bass guitar is down. In most situations, it just doesn't pick it out very well. You rely more on your door speakers to pick this out. And the kicks, low or minimal. Not now, not in this box, not with this sub. So I'm not going to get outside, but hopefully you can hear it from inside.
And I don't even know. Take me in your arms, thrill me with all of your charm, and I'll take to the sky on a natural high, loving you.
All right, now that's a bunch of higher, much of that is 45 to 65. And it's picking it, that's a 30 hertz tune box. And it's picking it all out of there. So it's very impressive. I just wanted you guys to hear it. I hope you can hear it. I hope it translates from the recording to what you listen to it on. But it's very impressive. And shout out to SSA. He didn't give it to me. I paid for it. All this stuff, I don't have any sponsors. It's coming out of my pocket. Watch your language. So I just want to say it's a good product. It's my first SSA product, and the gcon is very pleasing sub. I'm very happy with it. Many of the others, just hadn't got to it. Just this happens to be the first of the ported series. So moving on. That's it. Have a good day.